Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Renee's View. And guys, on here, we're all about affordable fragrances, especially Middle Eastern fragrances, to make you smell amazing and also make you feel good, okay, on a budget. That's the most important thing, all right? Welcome, guys. How have you guys been? If you're new here, this is Renee. And this is Renee's View. Like I said, you're welcome. If you haven't done so already, kindly subscribe to the channel, give us a follow, and be part of this wonderful fragrance community. Okay, so guys, in this video, I'll be talking about the Sublime Elements line by Pendora Scents, which is also, under the umbrella of Paris Corner. So yes, guys, if you're curious to know what I feel about these fragrances, you know what to do. Welcome back, guys. So yes, I will be kicking it off in no particular order, and I'll be starting off with this cutie here. Okay, this is called Fig Fest from the Sublime Elements line. Now, all the bottles come in this sort of bottle. It's got this frosted glass look, as well as the plastic sort of plaque on it. The cover is really plastic, but it's very sturdy. I love how it looks. I love the atomizer. It sprays really generously. Everything about this bottle just screams luxury. Okay, so now Fig Fat and all the Sublime Elements fragrances take their inspiration from Joe Malone's fragrances. Now this is Fig Fat, and Fig Fat is inspired by Fate and Lotus by Joe Malone London. And this fragrance has notes of bergamot, fig leaf, grapefruit for the top. For the mid, it's got neroli, lotus flower, cedarwood. And then for the base notes, it's got vetiver, ambergris, white musk, and oak musk. Guys, upon spraying this fragrance, I definitely get the fig. The fig note is very prominent in this fragrance, and I guess that's why I love it. All right, it's fig forward, fresh with the bergamot, and also with the grapefruits. Okay, so if you're not a lover of fig, you're not a lover of citruses, you will not really like this, because this is like your citrusy, slightly sweet, not really sweet, fresh sort of scent. Now this fragrance smells really elegant. It smells really beautiful. It smells like, because fig has this sort of sweetness, but not really, really sweet. The neroli in this fragrance also gives it that freshness, as well as the bergamot. So all in all, this is like a very, very summery to me. This is like a summery scent, very fresh, it's light, it's sweet, it's airy. This is one that will not be offensive to anyone. It's not offensive at all. It smells really, really beautiful, really elegant. This is one that I would recommend you wear to work, you wear to school. This is a fragrance that, when you wear it, it won't be like you are too pushy on your scent. This will not offend anyone. This actually smells pretty good and expensive smelling as well. So I just recently got this fragrance, but I can tell you performance on it is it's relatively good. This gives me 6+ hours on my skin, and then as it starts to dry down, it just turns into a skin scent, because yes, obviously it's a freshie, but once this is being put on and you hit the sun, you're out in the heat and your body warms up to this fragrance, it does really, really smell beautiful. Okay, it's a very beautiful summery fragrance. It's a beautiful freshie, and yeah, I like it. Okay, and I really, really like it. All right, so this is Fig Fete. The second one that I'll be talking about today is called Cornflower Delight. Cornflower Delight comes in this exact same bottle, like I said, but this color is yellow. This comes in a yellow bottle as well as pack. Now, Cornflower Delight, okay, is a gourmand, but this has got notes of oats, hazelnut, corn flour, and vetiver. All right, so if you're a big fan of oats and then cereal. You have an idea of what this fragrance smells like. This is basically an expensive smelling oatmeal or cereal because I get the cornflower. I definitely get the corn. I get the smell of oats and hazelnut because this is your woody, gourmand. It's got that slight sweetness coming in from the hazelnut, just slight, and then from the cereal, it's got that oaty, cereally, cornish sort of scent, and then it's well grounded and well rounded with the vetiver. Okay, the vetiver gives it this slight greenness, slight earthiness, but the earthiness in this fragrance is not your mossy, damp, wet sort of earthiness. This makes this fragrance smell really luxurious. It makes it smell expensive, and then it just makes it well rounded. This fragrance, I will not lie, I did not like the first time I got it because it just, to me, just smelled kind of off, because I've never smelled oatmeal as a fragrance. But as this fragrance dries down, you get the beauty of this fragrance. Okay, it has this beautiful hazelnut, this naughtiness to it, this beautiful earthiness to it, but the earthiness is not the off-putting one. It smells really beautiful. You smell gourmand. It is so cozy. It is so warm, and it lasts. All right, this fragrance does over 7 hours on me and on my clothes till the next wash. Yes, so I would definitely recommend this fragrance for cozy, intimate settings. This isn't your type of loud beast mode sort of sense. This is for something much more intimate, cozy. It's raining outside. It's in cold weather. You can wear this, and yes, you would feel really, really good. Okay, so this is Cornflower Delight by Pendora Scents. What I'll be talking about today is called Nectarine Haze. I don't have that bottle here, but I'll put the picture up. But I do have a sample of the fragrance. So Nectarine Haze, it's got honey, it's got nectarine as a fragrance note. It also has got lily of the valley, it's got musk, it's got vetiver. Okay, so this fragrance opens up slightly fruity, a little bit green. It is sweet, it is honeyed, it is fruity, it is also slightly green. Okay, so it's a nectarine fruit bomb sort of scent. This fragrance opens up with honey. Okay, it's got honey, it's got nectarine in it. The honey in this just gives it that sort of slightly gourmand nuance, very juicy. This smells like it's got peach in it. Okay, it's not listed as having peach because the fragrance notes are very basic. Fruity green for top, lily of the valley, nectarine for the mid, and then musk and vetiver for the base. But I smell honey. I get something that smells like peaches. Okay, so this is like your very sweet type of gourmand. It opens up green and then it turns sweet, and I think I'm actually not really into that sort of scent profile. It's throwing me off because of the sweetness in it. It's got the honey. Yeah, I smell honey in this fragrance because the fragrance is supposed to be inspired by has got honey in it as a note. So I'm getting the honey, I'm getting the sweetness from this. So it's like, yeah, nectar and a little bit of earthiness to it, a little bit of greenness to it. So yeah, it's okay, but this is not my cup of tea. I've tested this fragrance out, and I see that it doesn't really last that well. This does 5 hours. It's an amazing fragrance if you're like you love your fragrances really sweet, really fruity, honeyed sort of. I do like honey in fragrances, but not the way it's being done here. It's not necessarily appealing to me. Okay, but yeah, if you love really sweet, honey, juicy, peachy type of scents, yes, you definitely love Nectarine Haze from the house of Pendora Scents from their Sublime Elements line. The next one I'll be talking about is called Blackberry Wish, and this comes in this purple sort of bottle. Okay, so it's the same basic bottle with the same packaging, but it's just a different color. So Blackberry Haze has got notes of grapefruit and blackcurrant for top. It's got lily of the valley, cedarwood for the mid, and then for the base notes, it's got jasmine, vetiver, and musk. Now this is a dupe for Joe Malone's Blackberry and Bay. Okay, so this fragrance opens up when I spritz it. I also have a tester for this one as well. I wasn't really, I wasn't interested in the notes sort of, and then, I also have a fragrance that this sort of smells like, so I wasn't interested in getting another one. So this has got fruity chords. It's fruity. It's fresh, spicy. It also has an aromatic edge to it. I definitely get the sweetness. I get the floral part of this fragrance. So this is your sweet floral fragrance. The blackberry in this fragrance, yeah, it shines a little bit, but it's not that much. It's got this minty edge to it, this mintiness, this greenness to it, and then also the fragrance, sort of like you think it's like a very very fruity sort of a scent, but to me it's not that. Okay, I get more of like the florals in this fragrance. It has florals, it has, obviously the blackberry, but the vetiver in this fragrance gives it this sort of greenness, sort of mossiness to it. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting this sort of mintiness to it. Okay, another fragrance that I have that reminds me of this one, and why I wasn't really interested in getting a full bottle of is this. It reminds me of Hawa Zimaya, the red one, all right? And this is, set to be a dupe for Rouge Trafalgar by Dior. So I was not really interested in getting another fragrance. So if you are curious as to know what Blackberry Wish smells like, if you have Hawa Red, I don't think you need to be getting this fragrance, yes, but yeah, it's okay. It's a beautiful floral scent. This does a bit more, but it turns a little bit green. Okay, it's just that greenness that he has that I have a problem with. But all in all, it's a very beautiful scent. If you want that sort of Rouge Trafalgar inspired by sort of scent, then you can try Blackberry Wish, from Pendora. The last but not the least in this line, and I must say, my favorite is Puppy Pulse. Okay, so this comes in this red bottle. Guys, this fragrance is lush. This fragrance smells really elegant. Okay, this is one that I've been wearing a lot, like ever since I got it. Guys, this is my favorite out of all. Okay, this fragrance has got notes of ambrette and fig for the top. For the heart notes, it's got orris and puppy, and then for the base notes, it's got tonka bean, heliotrope. Let me tell you what I get from this fragrance. I get a sweetness. Okay, I get a sweetness off of the top. I'm guessing that's from the fig. The fig in here is very sweet, coupled with the ambrette. Okay, and then we've got the tonka bean. The tonka bean in this fragrance makes this fragrance smell really delicious. All right, the dry down of this fragrance smells really elegant, really beautiful. It projects really well. Like, this fragrance is the most long lasting out of all that I've spoken about today. This gives me 8+ hours on my skin, and it strongly projects. All right, for the first 2 hours, it leaves a beautiful scent trail. I love, love, love this fragrance so much. I get the tonka bean just gives it this sort of warmth. All right, it warms up this fragrance. This fragrance smells really elegant. The ambrette and the fig give it that right sweetness, not too much. And I'm getting something that smells a little bit like barley. All right, because there's barley listed in the fragrances this fragrance is supposed to be inspired by. So I get the barley. Yes, if you've ever drank like a maltina, because that's made from barley, all right? Maltina, all those malt drinks, you get it, okay? I get the barley, I get the fig, tonka. Okay, this is so delicious. Long lasting, smells really elegant. This, date night approved, all right? This smells really sexy, smells sweet, smells grown. It doesn't smell juvenile anyway. Okay, this is a fragrance that you can wear anytime, anywhere, but I would want to wear this when I have like special occasions. I want to go to a party. I want to make a big impression. I want to go, for date night. This is one that I'll wear because it smells really grown, really sexy, really enchanting, and intoxicating. Okay, so this is Poppy Pulse, and it is inspired by Scarlet Puppy Intense by Joan Malone. Okay, this is your charming, powdery. It also has a sort of slight powderiness in the dry down, and I get the vanilla, although vanilla isn't listed, but I get like vanilla and this powderiness. Okay, the powderiness in this is not like baby talcum powder. This is sweet, slightly creamy. Okay, it smells really lush, smells expensive. Okay, it smells slightly fruity, but not like, very decadent. This smells really grown, beautiful, sophisticated, elegant, feminine. This is like a feminine scent, all right? But yeah, like I say, you can wear whatever you want to wear. Okay, so but this will smell really beautiful on a woman. It will definitely elevate your scent game. And yes, I will totally recommend this anytime, any day of the year. All right, so you can try your hand on Puppy Pulse by Pendora Scents if you're curious to know what Joe Malone's Scarlet Puppy smells like. All right, so yes, this fragrance is a 10 over 10 for me. And yeah, I do have my backup bottle on the way. Okay, so yes, this is Puppy Pulse from Pendora Scents. This is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've made your mind up from all the descriptions I'm giving about each fragrance. Okay, guys, so if you haven't done this already, like I always say, kindly like this video, share this video, share with the other frag heads that you know. Okay, let them come join the happy family that we are here. All right, guys, so this is Renee, your cognoscenti, signing out, and I'll catch you in my next video. But remember to always stay fragrant. Bye bye.